Hi y'all, it's me again. I'm going to be continuing reading from my book. McKinley, twice a victor. The nation's leader at the opening of the 20th century was William McKinley, born in Niles, Ohio in 1843. He was a veteran of the Union Army in the Civil War, from which he had returned a major. After serving in Congress and as governor of Ohio with the Cleveland Industrialists and chairman of the Republican National Committee, Mark Hanna, as his chief supporter, he easily won the Republican nomination for the presidency in 1896. In one of the noisiest and bitterest campaigns ever staged, he defeated young William Jennings, 1860 through 1925, the Democratic candidate. Once in office, McKinley had to turn his attention chiefly to foreign affairs. He made sincere efforts to settle the Cuban rebellion without American intervention, but the pressures on him became too great. He eventually advocated armed intervention against Spain, and when the war ended in complete American victory, he decided after some soul searching that the Philippines should be annexed. In 1900, he was renominated and defeated Bryan by a greater margin than before. In this election, Bryan chose to make anti-imperialism his main issue. Although he sternly denounced the acquisition of the former Spanish colonies, the majority of the people did not agree. The Republicans stuck to the thing that the nation was prosperous because of Republican rule. With business booming and with farmers doing somewhat better than usual, the party in power had little trouble in staying there. Earning his second term in September 1901, President McKinley went to Buffalo, New York to make a speech at the Pan American Exposition. There on September 6th, he was shot twice by a young anarchist, Leon Zgolis, I think that's how you say his last name, who stood in the receiving line at reception with a pistol concealed in a handkerchief. When he reached the president, he pulled the trigger, firing point blank into his abdomen. For a few days, McKinley seemed to be recovering, but he took a turn for the worse and died on September 14th. The assassin was tried, convicted, and electrocuted before the end of October. The career of the last veteran of the Civil War to be president ended with an assassin's bullet. A handsome, kindly, genial man, McKinley was anxious to do the right thing and what was best for the country, and he firmly believed that this goal could be achieved by following established Republican policies. If the nation stayed on the gold standard, if tariff rates were kept high, and if the businessmen and financiers were allowed to operate the economic machinery as they thought best, the nation would prosper. Please rate, comment, and subscribe down below. And if you're on TikTok, please like and follow me. Okay, bye.